we do whatever Jay wants. It kind of like, that's how it goes around here. That's like, well, how we get stuff done, right? That's the plan. That's like a whole marketing plan, just do what Jay wants.
I don't know about all that. I think I lay out what I think people will like, and I'm lucky enough to have people that can help make that happen.
Bless, very great. So, can you please tell us what got you into creating this Pulse event and how you were able to build this with all of your relationships, what you hope to see coming from all of this, seeing all of your friends connect and collaborating, and what your overarching legacy is with this.
So the Pulse conference is not my brainchild. In fact, the person who actually started to call it Pulse and did really cool things with the event and the experience was Karen Williams, who was the executive director before I got here. She's amazing. And so all I've tried to do is to make sure we use this event as a platform to bring people together, to try to shift people's thinking a little bit. I mean, it's very difficult. The kinds of people that we bring to this experience are our MBAs and really accomplished executives. So we're not going to really make them smarter. But what we can do is we can show them some things that help them look at what's going on around them in a different way and maybe see around corners sometimes where it might be hard to do that. So we just try to bring people together who, for one, have something interesting that they're working on or interesting to say. And then also, my other kind of secret agenda is to try to set up conversations where the people in those conversations will benefit from knowing each other. So, you'll get a chance to meet some of my other buddies who are in brand marketing in a moment. Those are folks who haven't really collided before, but who have an incredible set of experience and a lot of complementary experience where I think that there will be opportunities for them to collaborate in the future. So, I try to make sure that the participants benefit, but I also hope that the presenters, sponsors, and other people that are kind of the ones that kind of make the thing possible, that they also get something out of it.
You can see that they definitely do. One of the ways that, I can tell that a conference is successful when you have somebody like RZA walking off stage talking to people saying, oh man, we have to link because he's been wowed by something that he heard not only the fellow presenters say, but you see these people talking to students, and when a student has a bright idea, that person might end up in somebody's office interning, and before you know it, in 2 years, we're seeing their picture and deadline alongside the person that they met at the Pulse conference with, hey, so-and-so's been promoted and they're doing this great new thing. So that always makes me very happy when I can see the movement that is happening as a result of, not only Pulse, but Jay might not tell you, he's been on this journey with our community since he was at USC. I'm so educated. We used to do Silicon Beach at USC. And I remember the first time we had a UCLA event, it felt like our community was growing exponentially at the time because we were still in a mode where putting short form content on YouTube is still relatively magical. Now it's commonplace, but there are people that come right out of the Pulse community that have been creating things that are now commonplace, and we're looking forward to the next piece of magic that we heard about today, which will be commonplace in, well, I was about to say 5 years. We're going probably like 2 or 3 years at this point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, that's so. How did you two meet? I'm just curious.
Hey, alumni contacts is a serious thing, not just at your own school, but what happens when you are engaged with your alumni network. That alumni network knows somebody else in another alumni network. I didn't go to Stanford, but most of the time when I show up at Stanford alumni stuff, somebody thinks I went there because I have so many friends in that alumni network via a woman named Dr. Kim Mitchell. And I believe that she may be the person we have in common. No, well actually, I met Jay through Kevin Clark, through the Television Academy, another network. And we found out that we had Stanford people in common. I'm a very proud San Diego State Aztec, and we have a very active alumni network. So I say all of this to make sure that whoever's listening, if you have not gotten involved with your alumni network, just stop what you're doing right now, put this on pause, come back, and go and sign up for your alumni network, go to events, and make sure you drill down if you are working in a particular sector, if you are engaged in heritage things, Asian American, African American, whatever that is, do the main and do your side stuff, because it will pay off in dividends of friendships and relationships that you cannot put a price on. That's why I'm here.
Yep.